Yeah, let's
Okay.
get started.
Okay. Where do you want me to sit? Oh. Here? Okay. Okay.
Madam Vice President, thank you for doing this interview with the Associated Press.
Of course.
For your time. Back home, it appears that Donald Trump is on track to be the Republican nominee. Are you concerned about the durability of his political appeal? And although some Democrats hope he would be easy to beat again, do you think he would be a formidable opponent in a general election?
We're not at the general election yet, so I'll wait for the Republicans to decide what they're doing in the primary.
President Biden yourself took office in the wake of the January 6th attack. Looking forward to the election year, are you worried about the prospect of more political violence going forward?
I hope and pray there will be no more political violence. And I am glad to see that the American people and our system of democracy and rule of law are holding people accountable who attempted to upend the democratic process and the election of the President of the United States. And I am also concerned that there are people, so-called leaders, extremists around our country who are engaged in a full-on attack against our democracy. I'm very concerned about that. I'm very concerned about what we have witnessed in terms of an attack on hard-won fundamental freedoms that are being attacked in such a vicious way, whether it be a woman's right to make decisions about her own body, the freedom to access the ballot box, the freedom to make decisions openly about who you love. And so when we talk about our democracy, I do believe that there is a duality to its nature. On the one hand, democracies are very strong when they are intact, in terms of the strength they give to their people, protecting their liberties and freedoms and rights. On the other hand, democracies are very fragile. It will only be as strong as our willingness to fight for it.
You mentioned holding people accountable. Obviously, a big issue right now is the indictments against President Trump. Is that part of what you mean about holding people accountable for January 6th?
Well, as you know, I spent the majority of my career as a prosecutor. I believe that people should be held accountable under the law. And when they break the law, there should be accountability. And I support it when it happens.
And does that extend to the former president?
Well, everyone has their right to their day in court. But absolutely, people should be held accountable, but under our system of law, right? Let the evidence and facts take it where it may.
Who has accomplished things that previous presidents hoped and dreamed and promised they would do and did not achieve.